YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today for my Project Pan Roulette update, plus my Pan That palette as always. So, I did finish one thing. I finished the product I have a love-hate relationship with. It is the Tarte Sculptor Stick. There is a tiny bit left on the top, but it scrapes my face, so I'm just not worried about it. So, that is done, which means I have 18 products done. I am aiming to finish 20, so we're almost done. Yay! And that means I will be drawing something from the cup once I go through all of my other products. So first off, of my other 9, I have color I don't normally wear. This is a Buxom lip gloss in the color Trixie. That is where I was last time, and this is where I am this time. So I did make another little jump, which is good. I know if I wasn't panning so many lipsticks and stuff at the same time, I could easily finish this off, but the way it goes. I am wearing it today though, which is good. Next, I have a Birchbox item. It is my Divinus hair oil, and I did take the suggestion that somebody made for me last time. I can't remember who it is, but I will try to link them down below or something like that. But thank you for saying I should shave with this. It does clog my razor a good bit, but at the same time, it makes so much more progress that I can't not do it. So here's where I was last time, and here's where I am today. I'm still using this in my hair also, which is helping as well. I did actually pour some into a bath as well recently, which used up a good bit more. And I'm really happy that this is actually finally making, you know, real progress, which means I should probably actually be done with this soon. It does leave me with really smooth legs when I shave with it, but like I said, it kind of clogs my razor. But just dumping it into the bath means that I don't have to necessarily shave with it, and I still get really smooth skin out of it, and it doesn't break me out or give me a rash or anything weird like that, so that's good. Next we have the loose powder product. This is the Bella Pierre eyeshadow in Excite. This is normally just what I wear in my inner corner, so it is now, marks do not stay on this, about here, which means it is almost halfway done, which is kind of cool. Let's see. Next, I have a product with pretty packaging. I picked my Physicians Formula Pearl Highlighter. And that is where I am now. This is where I focus my brush. I am just trying to hit pan on it. So not only do I have the pearls gone in that area, it is actually starting to dip, which is really good. Next, I have unusual product. I make no progress on this even though I use it all the time. It is the Aveda Blue Oil Balancing Concentrate. Like, the fact is that you just need so little of this. That is my beginning mark, and I've had this in here for a month now. So it is basically under the mark. If I tried to make another mark on this, it would just wind up being one big fat line. I do use this though. This is just something that I'm not going to go through, honestly. But at the same time, I needed an unusual product, and this definitely qualifies as unusual in my collection. Let's see, multi-use product. I went with my Living Proof Prime Style Extender, and I didn't make as much progress on it this time, although I think my line might be wrong. See, last time I was here, and I made my line here, but now that I'm like pressing on it, it might actually be down to here, which is more along the lines of about what I would have expected. So, I don't know. I will mess with this a little bit and see where the line actually ends up. I have been using this though. I use this every time that I wash my hair, so. Next is an Ipsy item, of which I chose the Model Co. Lip Liner. That is where it is now. It was a full-size lip liner, but I've been using it. Even when I'm not wearing a nude lip, when I wear a nude lip, I wear this all over. When I wear any other lip, like what I wore today, I just outline the outsides of my lip. And I think that's why I had actually a pretty big jump in usage, because I started just outlining my lips with it every day. And that is where I am now. So this one shouldn't be hard to use up at all. I don't know what my last 2 items that I'm gonna actually use up in this are, so, you know, we shall see. Next is a blush, and I wanted to die when I chose this, because I want to hit pan on a blush. Wait, oh no, that's just shimmer. I thought I saw flecks of pan for a minute, but no. I picked my Nude Wear blush in Natural. There's definitely a dip going on. I've worn away the last bits of the embossing that says nude wear on it on the top, so the dip is definitely there. So if I don't break it, hopefully I will hit pan on that relatively soon, because it's just really awesome to hit pan on a blush. We all know that. And finally, before I draw a new product, I have my nighttime products. I chose two sets of little masks. And I had 3 of these little Way masks. I did finish one. I finished the Bee Venom one, so now I have the Purifying and the Ready Glow Exfoliating mask left. These are like 2 uses each. So. And then I have this, which I'm thinking I did mark wrong. This is the RAP BioFresh mask with Real Calming Herb. And I started up here, and while my mark is here, now that I'm looking at it with the light, it looks more like it's about here, which is awesome when that happens. I'd rather have to correct my mark because I marked too high than because I marked too low, so I'm not that mad. Now, that is one use. You need a lot of this to get a full coverage of the face, so I think in 2 more uses this will be gone. And since each of these has 2 uses, 6 more masks and I can push those out. Now I'm using up other masks too, which is why they aren't just, you know, straight up gone yet. But, you know, hopefully they will be gone soon. Hopefully they will be gone soon and they will be done. So, that's what happens when you bark so much. You start coughing. Anyways, let's draw something new. I will admit, I took one thing out of here. I'm not gonna lie. I took out bronzer because I am painting both a regular bronzer in my Finish 24 by July 4th and now a contour powder in my Finish 5 by Fall. So I can't pan 3 bronzers. I don't know how I would. So that is just going away. I almost took highlighter out of here as well because I do have one that says highlighter because, you know, I have this, but I can pan a cream highlighter with this. So I decided to leave it in. Anyways, let's see what we get. Product I've hit pan on. I do have a number of those, so I will be right back. I have to go figure out a product that I've hit pan on that will be okay in here. Okay, I'm back. So I thought about it. I'm like, what should I get that I've hit pan on? Well, I've only have anything that I've hit pan on in eyeshadows and like face powders, because everything else that I've hit pan on is currently in a project. Like I have a bronzer that I've hit pan on, it's in a project. I do have multiple eyeshadows that I've already hit pan on that are in projects, and I have plans for other projects in the future. I've already picked out, you know, stuff that I want to use. And what I chose is actually something that I put in a future project that I'm just going to throw in here. And I thought about it for a minute and realized the white NYX HD powder, it's not working for me all over my face. Like, it's getting hideous flashback on any photo I do take, and it's making me, as you can see, really freaking white, and it's kind of on the heavy side. So I thought about it, I was like, well, my e.l.f. HD under eye setting powder is almost done. Like, there's probably a week or so left of it. I could just hit pan on that powder using it to set under my eye, and I can use my face powder to use everywhere else. So I went with the Wet n Wild Coverall powder. As you can see, I do have a ton of pan on it. I could go through these pretty quickly, but this is my favorite powder, so I don't mind rebuying them. They're really cheap. They're like less than $3. And while the shade selection sucks, the Fair to Light shade works for me, so I use it. So that will be my next item, and quite frankly, it will be no issue to finish. I will probably finish this in a month, month and a half. So let's look at my Lorac Pro, shall we? I do have some major progress. I hit some more pan in Espresso. I don't know how well you're gonna, yeah, you can see it. And I re-hit pan in black. My pan for Mauve has gotten huge. And as you can see, I've hit major pan in Pewter. And I've done this because you guys know I mixed this with the Mermaid shadow from my NYX Prismatic eyeshadow in Mermaid. Well, instead of just mixing it with a brush every day, I decided to start carving a little bit of both of them out and mixing them together and pressing them in here. And it looks like mint chocolate chip. It really does, but this is what I'm wearing today. And it does create a really beautiful green, the little bit of bronzy pewterness in there. It basically creates like a duochrome shadow, and I love it. So I love wearing it that way, but I do have to remix it every couple of times that I wear it because, you know, maybe it's because of the weird mixture or something like that, but it tends to, I use a lot of it every time I do my eyes, which is what I'm wearing today. So pewter is going really quickly now that I'm doing that. But otherwise, you know, like I said, I hit pan on black again. I hit some extra little bit of pan in espresso. And honestly, I'm probably about to repress mauve because it is getting kind of awkward to use. So other than slate and sable, I foresee myself using up these shadows. Slate and sable, I have yet to figure out a way that I like to use them. I keep meaning to do basically another pressing of some of slate and this Bella Pierre eyeshadow to see if it lightens it up enough to where I'm cool with using it every day. Not that I care if I wear dark shadow every day, it's just I don't really want to wear dark shadow every day, but I don't worry about, oh, this is too dark for day. I just don't want to wear that every day. Because I mean, it goes dark. So in sable, there's just a lot of red in there. That's why I can't use it in my brows, and that's why I don't love it in the crease. When I mix it with mauve in the crease, I do like it, but that's not, mauve is going to be gone much quicker than even me hitting pan on sable. So if I could finish everything else but those two, I would technically be happy, but I do want to find ways to make those work. And if you guys have any recommendations, feel free to leave them down below. So that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!